but it's, again, it just tells the story of it's the evil and the ugliness of people's hearts these days is everywhere.
This is Franky Rose's Think Tank. Here's your host, Franky Rose.
Hey guys, welcome to the Think Tank. So we are back in the courthouse. Bring this up for you and let's go.
Okay, so I'm back. I said I was going to be. So we have the instructions? Or?
We don't. I just talked to them. They had some glitches, but I guess they're done now. They're printing them out, and they said they'd be over within the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, well, not much I can do about it.
No.
Then when we get them, I'll have to review them. But
oh, right.
Okay, I'll come back at 2. Unless
we have to do that
sooner. Let me know. Thank you.
Oh, okay then. He's leaving. All righty. So yeah, Dandy. Let's see here. Let me go back. So let's see here. It's just barbaric. Woman allegedly used dull, pointy thing to, oh my God. Video of herself attacking numerous animals on her YouTube channel, which had more than 20,000 subscribers. Are you freaking kidding me now? Oh my goodness. So yeah, California, 6 people found dead in a remote desert in San Bernardino County. Homicide investigation on the way. Well, we're gonna have to take a look at this, aren't we, guys? Okay, so I wonder if I can get San Bernardino County. I need the press conference, guys. Unreal. Okay, I've got it up. I've got it up. Well, how you doing, American? Hello, hello, hello. Sam, I am. Dandy, good to see you guys. So we're just taking a couple minutes, the courthouse is. And yeah, what is happening in San Bernardino? We're going to have to look at that, aren't we? So I am going to, how can a checker call himself a witness and be his own defense attorney in a case when Rashbaum can't even be a witness and attorneys for Donna? It is just so wild, friend. It's just so wild. Each place is different, you know? So I have stuff to do after this stream. I've got some awesome mods, and they're going to help me with if a verdict comes in. And after that, I really want to do something on the San Bernardino thing. And I also want to talk about the 5th person that was in the house when those 3 men passed away in that yard. So that just kind of came out. So I'll see what I can do. I'll see how much I can cover. I would do them in 2 separate streams. I don't mind a busy day at all. Is going to be substance related. It's not. Is that right? Okay. Okay. It wouldn't surprise me either, Sam. I am talking about cute names. That's pretty damn good too. Oh, is there now 6? Damn. Yeah, that's what it says in the one I just looked at. 6 found unalived on a dirt road in San Bernardino County. Minivan and SUV on a dirt road in the high desert of San Bernardino County. We'll be looking at that, won't we? Yeah. Yeah. Are you in Cali, friend? I try to, even if they're short, I much prefer doing separate lives if I can and concentrate on them a little bit more than doing something 2 hours and covering a bunch. I just prefer to do them individually. And as far as what I have to do, honestly, I've got everything set up. So after this stream, all I have to do is bolt, and I'll cut down what I have to do today due to I'll do stuff tomorrow. Okay, okay. I think one man is not related to the 5, but is part of this homicide. Okay. So you got the good information, friend. I'm Canadian, so it's really nice when I have somebody in chat that's in these areas. I appreciate it. I'm a Canuck. How? Oh, thank you for that. I appreciate that. How you doing, Mexi? Just about jury watch. They're going to come back and get their instructions, and then they're on verdict. Then we're on verdict watch. You've been here? I'm in the Canadian Rockies, so the west side. Yes, waiting for the instructions to be printed out. They had gone over stuff this morning and got the paperwork right. And the judge just came in and said, well, okay, call me when you're ready, and left the bench. Yeah. It's been a busy stream day. That's nice. I like it. We just did a members live, trying to figure out some cases that we're all really interested in that I can stream. And yeah, it was a great visit. I always enjoy them. I have a hard time doing all of stuff one and doing my members. So I'm going to get better at this. I promise you, I am going to do more. Do you think Tucker is guilty? I thought he was innocent until this trial. Now I think he's 100% guilty. Do you know what? I think that there's a good chance, but I don't know if they were able to prove it. Yeah. You know, I think he rambled too long this morning with his, they each got an hour to talk to the jury, and he went on too long, I think. And then with the prosecution, I don't think they did the best job either because they couldn't link anything directly to him. So it's a hard one. you know, he just comes across as a player. So it's so hard, you know, it's hard to tell which way they're going to go. It's a tricky position. I think it's really odd that the friends with Paula yes, that's pretty damn odd. That's pretty damn odd. I have to agree with you. I have to agree with you. It's been an interesting one. We didn't follow the whole thing because we were doing some of the Jennifer Dulos case, but it's going to be interesting. I'm going to be on call. I will be out of here so fast after the stream so I can be back just as fast, just in case there's a verdict. You put yourself there with them during your initial police interview. The best thing I saw was when Tucker was asking the retired detective lady, and how do you come to me? Yeah. Trying to confuse the jury. Hey, Tony. Yeah, it only takes one juror to have doubt. And she said, you put yourself there and with them during your initial police interview. Oh la la, guys. Oh la la. They are taking a little while, aren't they? I don't think that judge was overly happy. He took it well, but at the same time, he's like, well, yeah, I'm out of here. Get your ish together, people. Well, hello there, Douglas. Oh my God, he should not have called Saul. That guy, I can't deal with that guy. I'm sorry. Good day. Hey? Yeah, I am so full of Saul. I mean, after yesterday, I tell you what, I had to shut it down for my personal sanity because honestly, I can't handle him. I just can't handle him and his ish. It's like, oh my God, man. Good to see you. Our favorite Aussie. Oh my goodness. So 13 minutes that judge is having to wait from the time that they agreed upon. I don't think he's going to like that long. He doesn't seem to like the jurors just sitting there. So yeah, I will bust out of here as soon as I can after this, just in case it's fast, because I want to be here for you guys, with you guys, when we find out what goes on with this. Is he going back to the Hooskow? I would think so, yes. I think you're right. Yeah, waiting on the prosecution. And we'll never know that, will they? It's an interesting one. And the fact that he's silly enough to defend himself because he doesn't like lawyers, I don't know where that puts him. Like, it doesn't put him in the smart side. We looked this morning trying to find other cases where somebody who defended themselves in an M case actually succeeded in his defense. And it's kind of a rare thing, isn't it? We should be rocking to Tony right now. Sounds great, Sam. I am. Looking forward to seeing you again, friend. Be safe, Sam. I don't like doctors either. We're waiting on the prosecution to have the paperwork ready for the jury instructions. So the judge just basically, they were supposed to have it ready at noon. No, they were supposed to have it ready 15 minutes ago. The judge walked in, they said that they weren't ready, and that he's like, well, nothing I can do about it. And he walked out of there and said, call me when you're ready. It's like, oh my God. And yeah, he just walked off the bench, and here we sit, waiting for the prosecution. I don't think we got the best prosecutors here either. You know, I don't think that, yeah. Last time I went to the store 2 days ago, and there's a man standing. What? What? Oh my God. That is terrifying. Ay, ay, ay. No, the camera's wiggling. Yeah, longer lunch than expected. Oh, well, here it comes, guys.
We're back on the record, so the modifications took longer than anticipated.
Judge, I think we're gonna. Well,
Right, don't go back to
we
that
may
store.
have a couple more modifications, but I'm having the deputy, the bailiff, blast copies because I ran out because I didn't want to be late, and he's doing the favor, the courtesy of blasting copies for Mr. Tucker and for Your Honor.
Okay, well, that's too bad because I hate to start deliberations too late. I really have never liked that. Sometimes it's unavoidable, but I was thinking we'd start at like 2, maybe the instructions take 45 minutes. Jurors start deliberating at 3. That's reasonable. If we got to spend a lot more time fine tuning these instructions, we're going to
He's
start
not happy.
deliberations later and later, which only means the potential to be here later or to carry over till tomorrow. It becomes more possible. But
Not cool, boys.
so
Not
what,
cool.
the bailiff is making copies now?
He is not happy. 20 minutes. They should have had it ready 20 minutes ago. Yep. This is ridiculous.
Judge, the other option the court would have, I don't know how the court feels about it, send the jury home and we'll start fresh tomorrow morning.
Shut up. Shut up.
Well, I'm not necessarily adverse to that, with a couple of caveats. I do have that docket tomorrow morning, the arraignments, and there might be something else special set and motion calendar, so that goes from 8:45 to. Oh, you're right. We have inmate plea. Oh, the arraignments are Friday.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, excuse me. Okay, well, that's then more flexible. If we've got inmate plea, that actually would enable me to just, set those cases back, let's say an hour, and unless we instruct the jury now and start deliberations tomorrow, or you instruct the jury tomorrow and start deliberations, or we just forge ahead. I'm happy to
Forge
consider any
ahead.
of those options.
Oh my God. Yeah, back to the treehouse, guys.
Or, or a perfect copy later this afternoon. And so what's your input on this question, Mr. Tucker?
I would like, again, we were talking about it is very important. The jury instructions are very important. And if the state feels they want to add things to what we already have, yeah, I'm going to want to take a look at that. And we're going to have to go over that. And I would agree with the state at this point,
Well, okay, that's reasonable. Here is,
It's going to take some work, Your Honor. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, I know, I understand. Here's what I try to avoid. We've spent, what, the better part, well, now it's 2.5 weeks, let's just say. Now, if we go over these and make some modifications, and I give them, maybe the jury goes out at 3:30. So it's already 2/3, 3/4 of the day, and then we're going to ask these people to deliberate over the dinner time. To me, that's not ideal. It's more ideal to give them a fresh start. They have the whole day in front of them, basically, and there's not that same pressure of time and fatigue.
I would agree, Your Honor, because look, considering it's, it definitely involves my life here. I don't want them rushing to make a judgment just because they want, because they're here late. I don't want them to do that. So,
Neither do I.
I would agree.
And to the extent that we can manage things to avoid that, I'm all in favor of it. So I think and I understand the state would be in favor of that also. They come in, I once again apologize, explain my thinking and reasoning, and tell them to come back 9 a.m. tomorrow. In the meantime, I will just have my office communicate with the attorneys who are representing the defendants who have inmate plea tomorrow. I can either set it off to the afternoon or put it on start at 10 o'clock, and we'll instruct the jurors tomorrow morning, and they can deliberate all they need. Okay. They're in the jury room. You asked them to come in, please.
I agree.
Thank you. Please be seated, members of the jury. Welcome back to the courtroom. I hope you enjoyed your lunch. We had a full session this morning with the closing arguments, and I laid out for you what I, in good faith, believed was a feasible and prudent schedule. Unfortunately, I'm going to change that schedule. And I don't even know if I should say unfortunately, other than I don't like to say things and not carry through, but sometimes circumstances dictate such. As I explained, the next step is going to be to give you the law that's instructing the jury. After that, you would start your deliberations. Looking at the instructions and what remains to get them in proper order, I don't believe that you would start your deliberations till anywhere 3:30, 4 o'clock. And I think that's too late. I don't think that's the best way to have you start jury deliberations. We've been here for, what, 2.5
Why not
weeks
ask
now?
them?
You've received a large
Ask them.
quantity of evidence. You've heard arguments. And so for me to say, okay, members of the jury, start your deliberations at 4 o'clock after this day and then bump into mealtime, I don't think that's the ideal way to do it. I did indicate that we have time. This is one of the reasons that we slated the necessary time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to come back at 9 tomorrow. We will, at that point, give you the instructions, and then you will be able to start your deliberations, you know, or I won't say early morning, but mid-morning, and have the however long you need. So I'm sorry if I wasn't unable to stick to what I originally thought would be the way to proceed, but I'm satisfied this is the better way to do it. So apologize for any inconvenience. Thank you for your attention, your flexibility, your patience, your understanding. So
Oh, get yourself a coffee, friend.
the alternate, yes, you know, again, I appreciate everybody's service, including the alternate service, and
Me too.
it could be, I certainly hoping not, but, you know, I've seen cases where an alternate is needed right up to the 11th hour. So if there's some special circumstance other than, you know, putting in time and not being able to pursue some other important things, but I greatly appreciate your continued participation. So, folks, sorry, but we'll see you tomorrow, and think of. We appreciate it.
That's just BS. So I'm gonna have to do some juggling because there's also Adam Montgomery tomorrow. He doesn't look happy.
Okay.
Okay.
So for the record, that was the second alternate who inquired through the bailiff. And to me, did he need to come back tomorrow? And you heard what I informed him that, yes, we just never know what could happen. So now does everybody have the latest revised set of jury instructions?
I did provide Mr. Tucker a set, Judge, but I'm looking through them and they appear to be totally out of order, and I apologize to the court, Judge.
Jesus.
Well,
I know the
in
verdict,
all due respect, you know,
the verdict forms have been corrected.
well, did you need to go back to the drawing board? Did you need to look at these packets and get them in order? I mean, tell me what you want to do.
I would like to go back to the drawing board, Judge.
Okay,
Just give me some time and Your Honor could come back out and I'll have a correction.
but you said we might need to do more corrections. Are there some we could do now that would save a third time? Or I don't know. I mean, but we do have time, so we don't have to, you know, rush. So tell me, you're more familiar at this point with the state
Thank
of
you,
the
Tony.
instructions than am I.
Judge, here's what I would request respectfully. If I have my notes, the problem is I left my notes here and the courtroom's locked and I didn't get them until like 10 minutes I was supposed to be here. If you give me an hour to go back and incorporate the notes that I took from Your Honor this morning into what I have in front of me, I think I could come back with an accurate package.
Okay,
Judge, and one other, this morning you mentioned 2.7, is that accurate?
I already gave that.
Okay. I just wanted
That
to
was
make sure.
the closing argument
Okay, just
instruction.
wanted to make sure I don't.
Yeah, and we don't need that. That's just, that's the one I already gave about both the state and the defense have now rested their case. You will now hear, that's, don't worry about that.
Very well, Judge.
Okay, so it's 2:19, so we're talking about 3:20, is that what?
That'd be fine, Judge, and I have my laptop, I can work on it from right here.
Any problem with that, Mr. Tucker?
No, that's fine.
Okay. So this latest copy that I got here, this, I should ignore?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, well, what I'm going, yeah, looks like tomorrow. Absolutely. When I was stationed on a U.S. Air Force base at Fort Butterworth in the 80s in Malaysia, I met an American man who could drink black coffee around 5 cups every morning. Holy crap. Slamming it. So I don't think I'll come back for them altering the jury instructions, but I am going to come back. I'll go do my stuff, and I'll come back, and I think we're going to take a look at what has gone on with the 3 men that were found deleted, and well, not alive in the guy's backyard anyways. So we'll do that. And then I'll set up another live because I want to look at the San Bernardino thing. But one thing at a time, I'll go do my thing. And when I get back, I'll set something up quick. So, guys, thanks for being here. The judge seems pissed off. And yeah, I'll figure out tomorrow, but I'm probably leaning towards Adam Montgomery. But we will talk about that later. I'll see you guys in the next one.